Alright guys, we are back, episode 85, season 6, episode 2.
Appreciate the hypeness.
Yeah, we also had technical difficulty. It just stopped recording on us on the audio end.
Love you, Anchor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Pun intended.
Oh man.
Good, we caught it early enough to restart. Anyways, we're going to talk about some playoff football. A couple games happened yesterday.
Playoff football.
Playoffs!
It's the playoffs. Yeah, so just quick run through. Niners won, Jags won. Jags in a super back in actually I wouldn't no.
No, they were getting slaughtered
literally
in the first half.
Yeah, the Jaguars
They looked like they didn't belong in the first half.
No, four interceptions by Trevor Lawrence. That was pretty insane. One thing I love about Trevor Lawrence is how he kept a level head as after he threw these 4 interceptions, and that speaks volumes to the coach, Doug Peterson. I'm sure his offensive coordinator plays a part. Everyone plays a part in it because how Trevor Lawrence can come back and throw 4 touchdowns to keep the Jaguars in the game. Last minute in the second quarter, score a touchdown, go into the locker room, get hype. Let's go. We got 2 more quarters of football, and the Jags won it. Chargers only answered with 3 points.
Yeah, and I would say for the Seahawks and Niners game, Seahawks I think were very shocked that they were able to keep it very close, but they looked very, very gassed the first half, just trying to.
Well, Geno could not stay on the.
Well, Geno was by the third quarter was just getting hit damn near every play. They couldn't hold back the Niners front for 4 quarters.
No.
And they were using a lot of Walker as a blocking help, and he got a couple key blocks for Geno in the first half to make some big plays. He was able to get a big 50-yard pass off to DK. That was expected. DK's Pro Bowl wide receiver. Those kind of plays are going to happen. And the Niners did some adjustments, and the Seahawks didn't. Seahawks kind of emptied it out in the first half and just didn't have anything left. They just didn't have they got outscored 25-7 second half, put up damn near no points until the garbage time, final 2 minutes. The Niners just let them waste the clock and score.
Yeah.
Niners didn't even have their starters in the whole last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. They just let it happen because they knew it was in the bag. It was 41-17, and then they got their last touchdown. Went for a 2-point conversion, just straight up failed.
Yeah,
and then they did an onside kick that was awful. The kicker telegraphed it straight to the freaking receiving end. It was a terrible onside kick. It stayed on the ground. It rolled, so it was easy to jump on. It didn't bounce, and then that was pretty much it from then on out. The Niners didn't care. They didn't recover it. They had such a huge lead with only 4 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
They let them go down. The Niners almost put up 40 plus. They almost got it up to 45, and they just kicked the field goal to kind of seal it up and kill the clock. But that game was just very. It was
one-sided.
Entertaining, and then
the
it just
half.
looked very one-sided. Second half, there was turnovers by the Seahawks. Everyone predicted this game. They had the largest point spread of all the playoff games. The Niners were predicted to outscore them by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, the Hawks. Just did not. It just didn't.
And
matter.
then it didn't. This game it sealed the deal for the Niners to move on. Jaguars are moving on for the AFC, and then there's an NFC game and one more AFC game today. The winner of the Bills game, I believe, is going to play the Chiefs. Correct? No, the winner of the Bengals game will play the Chiefs. Someone's got to play the Chiefs next week.
It would be the Jags.
Oh, the Jags?
Yeah,
because they're the lowest seed. Okay,
yeah, so
Jags are playing the Chiefs. R.I.P. because it's going to be in KC, and then the AFC Championship is going to be held in Atlanta if the Chiefs are in it.
Yeah.
If the Chiefs are in it, the AFC Championship game will be held in Atlanta due to the Bengals and Bills game being postponed due to the Damar Hamlin injury. So they finally agreed to where the game will be played. game will be played in Atlanta. That's a cool field to play on. There's no weather factor. It's an indoor stadium.
It's a dome. It's a neutral site for all open stadium teams.
Yeah.
But
they hosted a couple Super Bowls there. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, but with that being said, yeah, the Bills and Dolphins, you can definitely tell they're missing Tua. This is good to note that if the Dolphins do prevail and beat the Bills, Tua will be back next week. But with that being said, I mean, the Bills are just kind of they're maintaining the lead right now.
So Bills, let's just be real. Bills are going to come out on top with like a 2-score lead. Probably.
Never know.
Dolphins will have some tricks probably up their sleeve.
Jags.
Yeah, Jags did it. I wouldn't put it past Dolphins. They have crazy weapons. They might have the offensive player of the year, Tyreek Hill, if he wins it. There's a possibility there. Giants, Vikings. Let's go ahead and shoot out a score prediction for that one. We're going to go high score or low score?
Vikings are going to win. And I say 28-21.
I think that's a good score. I think this one's going to come down to a field goal. I just truly do. I think it's going to be 27-24.
So, Ravens and Bengals.
I feel bad for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson has got a severe knee injury that he hasn't been able to come back from. But the Ravens have scratched by the whole season just to make the postseason. Tyler Huntley has been banged up until now. He's going to play. He is a very kind of like a Geno Smith type of guy.
He's a wild card quarterback.
Yeah, like he's very hard to defend because he's mobile, just like Lamar. So they're able to keep the offensive identity, but if he's not playing, the Ravens' offense just falls straight on their face.
I do believe the Bengals will win, and the Bengals are going to win.
Yeah, just because they have everybody back. They have Mixon, they got Jamar Chase, they have T. Higgins is healthy. Everyone's healthy.
Bengals win 31-10.
I believe I can see that just because Joe Burrow is just, and then Money Fearson. If anyone remembers from last year, if this comes down to a field goal, I feel bad for the Ravens because they have the
either way, Ravens does have Justin Tucker, though.
If this comes down to a field goal and the Ravens have the ball, I just start praying.
Justin Tucker is hitting that 60-plus yard bomb.
Yeah, because he hit a field goal last year for them to get.
Yeah, it was like over 60 yards.
Yeah,
it was the record, NFL record.
Yeah, he set the new NFL
like almost
record.
65.
It was 66 yards.
Yeah.
Just imagine being on your sideline. You're like, oh, dude, this dude could kick 60 plus, possibly 70 yards if it really came down to it.
I just Harborough just looking over like Tucker. Kick that 66.
Anything 50 plus, they're gonna do it.
And Tucker's like, you bet your sweet ass I can.
You know, in the regular season, they probably avoided the 60-yard field goal quite a bit just because it's not realistic every single time. Postseason, you're gonna see it.
We're doing it.
They're gonna do it, especially if they're down.
I still believe 31-10 though. I think this is gonna. The Bengals and Ravens did just.
It's kind of like the Seahawks.
Well, they played their
matchup.
last regular. They played in the last game of the regular season, and that was.
It was just a blowout. It wasn't much of a game, but they were without Tyler Huntley.
Yeah. Now
so we'll see what they look like come postseason. Teams look different in the postseason.
Moving on to another score prediction: Cowboys and Bucks.
I think this one's going to be 24-17 Cowboys.
I think it'll be 28-17 Cowboys.
If Dak doesn't throw any picks, I can see 28.
I think this is the biggest thing with the Cowboys that they need to figure out, and this
Dak
is where
has got to tighten those screws, man.
As a Cowboys fan, the hate, the shit talking,
the reason y'all lost in last year too.
The everything that happened with the Washington Commander game, it was tough.
Yeah, that was a bad game. I don't think the Cowboys should have kept him in that long. Like, hey, he's not doing well. Let's just rest him.
My thing is that Cowboys needed that. Cowboys needed that brought back down to earth. Like, hey,
humbling moment.
This is real. We're going into the playoffs right now.
We need to tighten up all our mistakes.
Yeah, we got shit on, and we're going to the Buccaneers where they're already laughing. You see the TikToks, you see the memes, you see everything where, Oh yeah, Tom Brady.
No one
7-0.
This is the first 7-9 team where people are legitimately like, we can't even count these guys out just because of who they got.
Yeah, so Buccaneers is that team that's like, okay, well they're 8-8.
7-9.
I don't think so.
They lost their last 2 games. They won the division going 7-9.
8-9. Oh wow, this is Tom Brady's
8-9. Yeah, his first losing season in his whole career. Anyways, it's an 8-9 team. I thought 7-9. That was my bad. If they were 7-9, they wouldn't have made it. But
wow. Okay.
Yeah, they're not too hot.
Either way, I do believe my predictions are still set in stone. I'm not changing anything. It's been locked in since last weekend.
He said one and done for the Niners. That's all I have to say.
Fucking line right there.
I'll show you
Clip it.
I've already clipped it. It's on TikTok.
Roll it through.
We will.
So I believe what I said is that the Niners, I would possibly a one and done with the Hawks. Never know. But Vikings win. Vikings slap.
I don't think it'll be a slap, man. Every Vikings game has been close.
Don't count out the Vikings.
They are just absolute. When they lose, it's terrible. They got smacked by the Packers.
Yes, and the Cowboys. But
it's Vikings, playoffs is a whole new life.
And it's not prime time, so Kirk Cousins is not going to lose.
Next week will be primetime games.
Well,
he's going to break the curse.
He's going to break the curse.
Yeah.
Not really. No, it's not.
I don't think Kirk Cousins
it won't be prime time. You're more than likely going to have an afternoon game. Because Cowboys and Philly will have prime time.
The 1 seed will be prime time.
You're going to take that back seat, but the world wants to watch.
They want to save prime time for the real shit.
No, Cowboys and Philly, that's going to be Cowboys had 3 out of the 5 games that were the most watched in the entire NFL.
Yes,
Everybody
because of
wants
who
to
they
watch.
played.
Everyone wants to watch the Cowboys.
And they've disappointed America 5 times this year.
This will be the most watched playoff game in America, Cowboys and Bucks.
I don't think so.
Yes, it will, because we have 3 out of the 5, and guess who's not on one of those 5? Niners.
Well, it might be because it's Brady's last
and it'll
stretch.
Be Cowboys.
Yeah, it's Brady's last stretch against an historic team.
I wouldn't say last stretch. I mean,
he's not coming back next year.
Don't say that.
He's not coming back next year. He's not coming back.
He could go to the Raiders.
He literally is saying that he's going to retire.
He's literally said that last year.
Yeah, but
and look what happened. A month later, he's like,
going to be 47.
Giselle, love you.
Well, he already lost her.
I know, but I'm gonna go take care of business.
All right, so those are our score predictions. We don't know next week's games because not enough of these games are done yet. So we don't know the matchups. We're waiting, basically. The Dolphins are catching up, by the way. 17-9.
Yeah, they are.
They are field goal kings right now. They're just kicking along.
they are moving along. The Bills, I mean,
you're getting held up.
It'll be a surprise to me if the Bills do not move on.
Close this out, yeah.
But if the Dolphins do win, the Dolphins win.
They got to consider putting Tua in.
Well, they will put Tua in. That's why I said at the beginning.
They have to.
If the Dolphins do win, it is good to know that Tua will play next week.
And then that is a different Dolphins team, if so.
Yes. So, I mean, there's so much going on, but one thing I do want to mention, just because I brought it up as we were talking about the Cowboys and Bucks, Derek Carr. Derek Carr had his final goodbye.
Yep, he officially said he's done.
In Allegiant Stadium. It is Allegiant Stadium, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Las Vegas, it was. I shared it on my page, and that was pretty. Honestly, it's pretty emotional. It's pretty emotional to see someone that has given the organization everything that he has. And before anyone starts roasting me in the comments section about Derek Carr, this man has had 6 different coaches, 5 different offensive coordinators.
He literally lived the same exact NFL kind of career as Alex Smith. Just different coach damn near every season he played.
Alex Smith he
went through just the same numbers of coaches.
Just about, but I mean, he didn't stay with one team for...
No, but he stayed almost a decade with the Niners. He was with
And
the Niners
he was
for
with the Chiefs for a while.
Yeah, he stayed with the Chiefs, and then Patrick Mahomes came along, and then he just had to be the vet QB.
And he trained. He did influence Patrick Mahomes a lot.
Yeah.
But Derek Carr left. He saying his goodbye, and it's pretty crazy as an org. Like you just had Devontae Adams willingly.
He said
put
that
out
was his
himself
sole reason
of
for
coming
even
to the
coming.
Raiders.
Yeah, to come.
And then his goodbye pulled the heartstrings. So happy that I got to suit up, line up with number 4 yet again. I mean, they were Georgia boys, and it was tough to see that.
No, they were not Georgia boys. They played at Fresno together.
Yeah, they played at Georgia.
No, it was Fresno, bro. He didn't play at Georgia. Yeah, he's a Cali boy. Yeah, see, it says it right there, Fresno.
Oh, Fresno State.
Yeah, they both played at Fresno. They were both.
Where did I get Georgia then?
I don't know, but it was not Georgia at all. They're both Bulldogs. Fresno's Bulldogs. You're thinking of.
That's probably what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm still hurt that TCU lost. Okay, guys.
Yeah, that was an ass whooping.
Yeah, the CFB College Championship.
And then he went to Raising Cane's and said your total was 6507. That was a stab to the heart.
That hurt a lot to see the Big 12
just fall straight on their face.
Yes. Okay, TCU. We're still repping the foreign frogs.
It was 31-7 at halftime. I was like, this is done. No, it was 31-7 in the first quarter. It was terrible.
It was second quarter, and then you just kind of look up and you see 67, and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
When does it stop? When does it stop?
It was a bad game. Anyways, those are our predictions for the closing out games of the weekend.
Where do you think Derek Carr's going to go?
Derek Carr has an opportunity to go to a lot of teams. He has an opportunity to go.
He wants to win a championship, so he's going to pick.
He's going to pick a team. You got to think Tom Brady walks away, he can end up in Tampa. Aaron Rodgers walks away, he ends up in Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers not walking away. He signed
Matt
that big
Ryan, I know, but
he won't walk away. He's getting paid over $200.
Did you see the goodbyes he was given?
No, he's not.
Anyways, there's a possibility.
He's saying his goodbyes because he's going to go in hiding after getting beat by Detroit.
I want y'all to see. I want y'all to know. McVay said he's coming back.
Yeah, and he's going to come back and take an L.
Yeah, I don't think he has a solid chance.
LA Rams are going to.
Aaron Donald has yet to announce whether or not he's.
LA Rams prediction right now. LA Rams finished last in their division yet again.
So it was the Cardinals, but
either way they will.
But anyways,
I meant yet again that the Rams are last.
Yeah, they just fall on their face again. So McVay says he wants to come back, kind of unfinished business, and he's on contract. Aaron Donald actually is not. Aaron Donald has to decide whether or not he wants to come back with McVay or just call it hang it up. All right, guys, Dolphins have came all the way back, 17-15. I think a pick six just happened, actually. Yeah, because it's still end of the second quarter. Definitely a pick six just happened.
Yeah. Aaron Donald's still deciding. I don't see Aaron Donald going back to the Rams. The Rams are in absolute shambles. Sean McVay's coming back, and guess what? He's going back into that draft room and not drafting until round 4.
Yeah, so he has nothing to. They're gonna have to trade people.
Well, I would say, you don't have Aaron Donald to leverage.
They also don't know if they're gonna have Cooper Kupp either.
Yeah,
or Cam Akers. That whole team is just
and
done.
Cam Akers is not a fan of Sean McVay.
No, they didn't. They butted heads hard. They almost traded him halfway through the season.
But going back to the Derek Carr situation, where do you truly think? Like, don't say possibilities. Where do you truly think right now?
The biggest suitor that he has right now, just because this is what Indianapolis does. They're gonna go after him. They're gonna offer him a 2-year deal.
They're gonna drop Matt Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do, because Derek Carr has
2-year deal.
Damn. Derek Carr has longevity.
Isn't it a 2-year deal?
It was, but I mean, I'm pretty sure they're planning on letting him go. He got benched. You got to remember that too. So they don't plan on keeping Matt Ryan. So Matt Ryan's gonna be the next Joe Flacco. Go be a backup for a rookie.
I just want to know. Indy just said, you know what? Let's bench.
Why don't they just draft a motherfucker already?
Let's bench this MVP. Let's go ahead and bring on a center that was a high school coach with a losing record.
Well, and he's an ESPN analyst.
Either way.
Anyways,
Losing record in high school.
Former player.
Let him coach some millionaires.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here, bud.
And he, you know what? He had some solid games on there. But they brought him in too late.
No, it's just, I mean, Frank Reich, love him or hate him, I mean, he did his thing.
He had a hell of a career in the NFL, but coaching...
He's that guy I feel like you bring in whenever you're playing Madden GM.
Yeah, I mean, he's
let me do what
off.
let me do what I want. Let me bring Matt Ryan in.
I
believe in him.
How about, out of all people, right? Frank Reich, I'd rather than bring in Peyton Manning before they brought him in. But that's what blew my mind, is everyone's like, maybe Peyton Manning should go help Indy out. And
Peyton Manning's chilling with his brother, just talking about college.
Well,
and Amazon.
NFL, talking about all the games, Monday Night Football analyst.
Doesn't he do that with his third brother with the college thing? I think so.
I think so.
I've never watched it. I don't know if I've ever watched it.
Anyways, Manning could easily probably be a coach, in my opinion. But, I mean, he controlled the game himself when he was a player.
Omaha.
Yeah.
Omaha.
He was the number one. Wow. They tied it. 2-point.
We need to tie
all right, guys. This is wild game going on here. Dolphins came all the way back, got a 2-point conversion. It's 17-17. Anyways, that is a wild game. Didn't really expect Miami to go all the way back. 17-0.
Well, they're Miami's 42, so they can score.
Anyways,
so where's Derek Carr going?
Derek Carr,
you said Indy.
I think he's going to go to
Indy.
If not, you got to think Marcus Mariota got benched too.
If he goes to Atlanta, he will ruin his career for the rest. I mean, he will die in Atlanta.
Yeah, but I'm just saying teams
You're like, I don't know what
teams
to say.
that are open to getting a quarterback, those two are probably top fitters. Houston as well needs a quarterback.
Derek Carr wants to go somewhere that win a championship, and you've heard it here first. I'm going to say this out loud right now.
You got to think Jimmy is in that pool as well.
Yeah, Jimmy G.
Jimmy's going away.
Jimmy G, he's staying with San Fran.
If so, San Fran is just counting their blessings at that point.
Because Brock Purdy will lose next week.
Anyways, I don't think so.
Derek Carr is going to the New York Jets. He's going
to they've said that as well.
He's going to break free and soar.
Does Devontae follow him?
Well, Devontae's in a heavy contract. But
I've seen it happen before.
I've seen it happen before as well. But Devontae, you can tell in the locker room, he absolutely...
Anybody wants Devontae on their roster.
He absolutely hates where he's at right now. I like the Jets.
Raiders don't have a head coach. They don't have a quarterback now. They're just...
Well, they have a head coach. I don't think they fired McDaniels. That's why Tom Brady...
Not yet.
That's why Tom Brady, if he plays again, there's a possibility of him going to the Raiders because of the relationship he has with McDaniels.
And he knows his playbook. So yeah, there's that. I don't think Brady should play again.
Brady is damn near the top passing yards with everybody else.
Yeah, but he's 46 years old.
But he's doing it better than a 20-year-old. He's throwing more tutties than Trevor Lawrence, Brock Purdy.
He's not.
Dak Prescott.
Brock Purdy was the third-string quarterback.
Dak Prescott. Tua.
He's playing better than Josh Allen. Let's be real.
Josh Allen's
Allen
13-3.
Well, yeah. What I'm saying, passing-wise, Josh Allen's got him out on that one.
Well, I mean, I don't have the passing.
Patty Mahomes and Josh Allen are the new Tom Brady and Peyton Manning.
No.
When it comes to just leading the league and everything.
I would say that rivalry, yes, but
that's what I'm talking about.
Josh Allen is much more stronger. He moves faster. He can truck you. Patrick Mahomes can't do any of that.
Okay, so to wrap everything up, because we're getting to that point, this is a short, sweet episode. Couldn't spit that out for some reason.
Clip that.
Short, sweet episode. Do have some news. We are getting a total of how many? 10? 8?
At least 10 or 8.
Right, 8 to 10 shirts because we're making some business moves now.
We're gonna have merch.
Yeah, we got merch on the way. Currently, we're waiting. It's gonna take it about a week to get here, then
And it's going to look fire.
And then, by the end of the month, you guys should be able to have your hands on some shirts. We're
Put your orders in now.
So right now we have 2 mediums. 2
Well,
large.
you don't have to say that.
Well, I'm just going to keep it real.
Well, we don't have to say. I mean, just tell us what you want.
And then right now,
if you want more than one, more than happy to.
Yeah, we're getting orders in, and then we'll be getting some more come towards the end of the month.
Yeah,
we're going to keep it stocking up.
Tell us your size, and we will get you taken care of. Let's get the ball rolling here, because I know you guys have been asking for it. I know you guys have been wanting it. It's happening. It's done. It's been signed. So, with that being said, put your orders in. Tell us your size. Let us know where you are. And with that being said, tell us, in your email, in your text, in your DM, and sliding them.
And
let us know what's your favorite part of the episode.
We can make this, the logo, this is what it's going to look like. We can make this whatever team color you desire it to be. It does not have to be in white. The shirt is going to be black.
Yeah.
The shirt will be black, but we can change this part. So, like, if you're a Niner fan, we could put this in red. If you're a Bills fan, we could put it in blue, red, white, whatever you, or we could change the borders, stuff like that. We have that option. We could change the colors for y'all. It's $30 a shirt. And if we have to ship it to you, we will tell you the shipping cost.
$29.99.
For shipping?
No, $29.99 shirt. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you guys already know, $30 a shirt. Shipping costs will
vary wherever you are.
Any cost of anything, info-wise, your guys' info and stuff like that, cost of everything will be sent to you through our email. Give us your information. We'll give you the total, $30 a shirt. If we have to ship it to you, we'll tell you the shipping cost. And
it's exciting.
Other than that, guys, you'll be able to purchase it from us in person. If we can hand it to you, we don't always have to ship it. If you're not obviously by us, then we're gonna have to ship it to you.
Yeah, if you're in Missouri or Kansas, let us know. But this is exciting, y'all. Support us. Be a friend. Tell a friend.
And thank you for tuning in. This is another episode of Let's Argue. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.
One love forever.